When we first meet Evie, she is very much living that artist life, struggling in New York, trying to make ends meet, really trying to sort of push her career and her art so she can have the life she's always wanted. But she's also in a sort of world of pain after having lost her mother to cancer, so she's in grief and she's feeling lonely and lost and kind of craving connection and community. She has her best friend, but she's definitely feeling lonely in the big city. And through a swag bag, she gets a DNA test, which connects her to some long lost relatives. And then that's when the craziness starts.
It was amazing to work with Nathalie. I mean, she's such a gifted artist, but she's also such a sweet, kind, loving, lovely person. They had very big mama bear vibes. And yeah, it was really a wonderful experience to work with her and get to know her and create that trust and that intimacy. And Jessica, the director, really helped guide that and took the time to help us really connect with each other. And once that was established, it was a breeze to do any scene. It's always amazing as an actor when you trust your fellow actor.
Yeah, it's true. And I think we made a conscious effort to sort of spend time together outside of set in very sort of non-work related settings, and just go for dinner, have a cup of tea, or just do regular things, just so we had a sort of rapport and built, just familiarity. And I think that was important, especially because of how intimate our relationship becomes in the script. I think to have that trust with, the person you're doing it with just makes it all a bit easier. I think it's a modern day nightmare because so many people do these DNA tests and discover incredible things about their family they didn't know, or maybe they had an inkling about, and things get confirmed. And this is the worst case scenario because of how easily this could happen. Having a relative that you connect with who turns out to be a complete sociopath, murderous
individual.
An
unsavory character.
Unsavory, to say the least. Yeah.
It was really, really cool. I was doing a movie and it was as if I was cast twice as two different characters, which I really loved. I love playing characters. I always feel like I'm a character actor trapped in a boy next door leading man body. So it was really fun. I grew up doing a lot of theatre. So it's something I've always wanted to do. And yeah, it was just trying to get that nuance and the subtleties of Walter being a bad guy, playing Walter as a good guy, but trying to intertwine so the audience wasn't 100% sure. And yeah, the switch, the dinner scene, that moment of switch was really, really fun. I think The Invitation is a perfect movie to see in the theaters because it has so many different aspects. It's obviously a thriller horror genre, but it has action, it's got romance, it's got thriller, it's got horror. It's psychological.
Wait, thriller and horror. I missed that. Thriller and horror.
Thriller and horror, and it's psychological. There's just so many aspects in one. It's just a really tense, eerie, energized, scary, romantic.
Yeah, and I think it's also a great one to go and see with your friends because it's you're trying to work out what's happening and when it's all gonna go wrong, and working that out and having that experience and those scares with people is always such a fun experience. And so yeah, I think that's why you go and watch The Invitation in theaters.